Teacher, a man from the crowd says, I brought you my son. He has a spirit that makes him unable to speak. And whenever it seizes him, it dashes him down and he foams and he grinds his teeth and becomes rigid. And I asked your disciples to cast it out, but they could not do so. Jesus is incensed at his disciples, declaring them a faithless generation. Now he goes on trying to assess what is going on with the boy. And the spirit that is in the boy has now seen Jesus. And so the boy is having a seizure. The spirit in the boy has stolen his tongue and tried to utterly destroy him. The father is hopeless, but his one last shot is Jesus. Y'all know about the one last shot. Okay. So Jesus says, so the man says to Jesus, I mean, if you can do anything, please have pity on us and help us. Jesus ever himself said, if, like what you mean? Who you talking to? Okay. If Jesus admonishes the man, all things can be done for the one who believes. And the child's father responds, I believe. Help my unbelief. Let me stop right there. Your generation has been declared a faithless generation. The story goes that your gospel ain't got no oil, your R&B music ain't got no soul, your hip hop is filled with questionable talents. That might be true. Okay, we talk about it. Y'all don't go to church, and you are all descending into quote unquote demonic ancestral practices like tarot and astrology and witchcraft, walking away from Jesus. The story goes that you don't vote, don't see any reason to vote because nothing ever changes. The story goes that you are mostly out for yourselves. Now, to be fair, this is the story that every preceding generation tells about the next one. They are less respectful, less faithful, less grateful. The story, that's right. The story about your generation is that you are faithless. And since I grew up as part of a generation that was also declared faithless, I want to say that every generation must, to quote Frantz Fanon, find their work and do it. Yours is a generation rightly skeptical of mountaintop experiences, of siloed knowledges made accessible only to a chosen few. Yours is a generation of scribes, highly knowledgeable people, saying to those that proclaim the faith of Jesus Christ, I asked your disciples to cast it out, but they could not do so. That's a serious indictment of the church, a serious indictment of Jesus, that there are those in our community beset by the kinds of spirits that seek to destroy us. We need to think robustly, just for instance, about the demon of disinformation that permeates our communities and that renders some of our most vulnerable men, our most visible men, the Kanyes and Kyries, the Drakes. Keep Megan Pete's name out your mouth. Okay. The old people won't get it, but the young people do. The Drakes and Tory Laneses of the world, foaming at the mouth, rapidly spouting anti-Semitic, anti-Black, anti-feminist, anti-factual statements. We need to talk about the demon of disinformation that has Black male voters in Georgia willing to support Raphael Warnock, but not Stacey Abrams.
For the love of God. All right, for the love of the Most High, however you define that, can you please keep our name out your fucking mouth, okay? Can you let us live, okay? I want to tell you, people, I want to tell you one more fucking time, we don't want Stacey Abrams, okay? Nobody wanted Stacey Abrams. That's why she lost. No one wanted her. She's annoying. She's an asshole. She's disingenuous. And she's a piece of shit. And she's a traitor to her own fucking people, men and women, whether you like it or not. She wasn't giving a shit. She wasn't even going to lie about it. And she had the nerve to sit amongst us and run her goddamn mouth. Stop bringing this bitch around, okay? It's like when you go somewhere with your buddy and then his girlfriend show up with an ugly friend and they have obviously talked about this beforehand and they keep pushing the ugly friend towards you. Stacey Abrams is that ugly bitch that you don't want nothing to do with, but she feels entitled because her friend is dating your friend that you gotta fuck her. We don't want Stacey Abrams. Nobody wants Stacey Abrams, not even our own party, the Jackass Party. They put her in this position. They didn't send her anywhere else. They didn't let her do anything else except this vote bullshit. This whole mythology about like people fucking with the vote and changing zones and all that bullshit. None of that matters to black people, okay? We need a fucking crime bill and we need our fucking reparations. No one wants Stacey Abrams, especially after she told us that the Democratic Party would never acknowledge us as black people, only using euphemisms like people of fucking color. Nobody wants her. And on to you. I am tired of your fat ass, okay? I am tired of your fat fucking ass. You are a loser, okay? You are a motherfucking loser. All you do is sit on your fat ass and throw shit over the fence at us. Can you keep black men's name out your mouth? Leave us alone. Forget about us, okay? We don't need you. A lot of us are getting the fuck out because your alkalites suck. You know, the women that listen to you and follow you, the ones that can actually get a dick, they suck. They suck so bad, motherfuckers are getting passports and getting the fuck out of this goddamn country to make a family because you're unsuitable, because bitches like you taught them to be toxic, nuclear waste and shit on an emotional level unheard of. I'm tired of you, Britney. Okay? I'm fucking tired of you. I don't care if you're straight, gay, or fucking trans, or whatever the fuck you are. I'm tired of you in every iteration. You and Stacey Abrams need to get the fuck out of Dodge, okay? Take your ass to Mars. Okay? I'm tired of you. All you do is fuck with black people and shit. That's all you do. Black men. Okay? Black men. Without a black man, you wouldn't fucking exist. So when you talk about us, you talk about your fucking father. And if you don't respect your father, you don't respect yourself. You hate yourself. You need to do something useful with your life. You need to get a real job and get your neck out of the layaway. I'm tired of you. Okay? You're a disgusting, fat piece of shit who peddles hatred in our goddamn community when we need to come together. We can't do that shit because the women are fucked up. They keep stabbing us in the back, and now the bitches are so brazen, they're stabbing us in our fucking hearts while they looking us in the eye, lying on us, blaming everything on us, fucking with us, saying that we destroyed this goddamn community. You did it. We didn't do shit. Black men are innocent, and we're tired of this shit. Fuck you!
This message has been paid for by the Dusties. Yes, the niggas you love to hate.